What's up, guys? It's your host, Big D, and it's been a long time since I streamed, so a lot of things been going on. Hopefully this YouTube channel is going to get better. More personality coming your way. Together we're going to watch a video, Tyron Woodley versus Jake Paul. And this is like, I don't even know what you want to call it. This is like some type of the first head-to-head, and we're gonna watch it together. In my personal opinion, it looks so low budget, it's whack, and you'll see why. Maybe you'll disagree with me, but it's just a shit show. And for me, good for Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley, is that how you pronounce his name? He lost his last 4 fights UFC. This is a big payday for him. If he loses, it's embarrassing. Like, this is kind of a shit show, but let's watch that together and cue the intro. Okay, so I'm gonna set the scene up for you guys right now. We got Tyron Woodley's crew coming up, entourage rolling up, I don't know, 50 deep, and we got a lot of cameramen. We are going to some gym, and to me this is like, if this is gonna be a big pay-per-view event, this is like, I don't know, to me it's low budget. Let's watch together, okay?
Who just showed up?
T Wood.
T Wood. T Wood at
The 5-time.
I gotta pause it right now. There's Tyron with his crew. I gotta say, that Gucci hat is the ugly hat I've ever seen in my life. I have a feeling I'm gonna be knocking more Gucci shit. And we're gonna kind of fast forward a little bit. I don't think you want to see all the people just sitting there, just waiting to come into the boxing arena. Or boxing gym, sorry. So let's get right to the boxing gym and see what's going on. All I know is it says world famous gym. Gotta chime in real quick. You can see that I'm from Canada, so we're still on lockdown, and it's nice to see that people don't have to social distance. Big ups to the United States for getting those vaccinations out so quick. And let's keep going.
Thank you, Danny.
So you see how they have, like, it says world famous boxing gym, but I have a feeling that this is where they do martial arts, because there's no famous boxers pictures on the walls. Like, if I had a boxing gym, definitely I would have that. I'd be having any famous boxer that's trained there, has visited, has fought there, pictures would be up. But that's just my opinion.
Oh, sorry about that.
What are your first impressions? It doesn't seem too organized, does it?
Bro, I think we can stand on the apron.
So what I'm going to quickly do is, because stuff like this, everybody's running on their own time. They're probably waiting on Jake Paul. He's probably late. Let's just do us everybody a little bit of a favor, and let's just fast forward. Okay. Oh, there is a picture. One boxing picture. That's great. Let's go. There's Jake Paul. Let's.
It's gonna get crazy.
Come on in. Come on in. You're welcome. I don't think that's your mouthpiece. I know, right? The sunglasses, I can see your ears.
Okay.
Mouthpiece. What? shoulder to shoulder for a while.
Can I get in front of you guys?
Okay, get in the ring, boys. I'm gonna fast forward this a little bit more. This is annoying. Okay, so we're almost there. This guy looks like a Dana White wannabe. This is the promoter, and I'm gonna put it out there. It looks kind of high. It looks scared as. This is getting promoted by Showtime. Just putting it out there. It looks low budget, but.
Matt, watch out.
He's coming in the ring. I gotta pause the video real quick. If it was me and I saw my opponent walk in with Mickey Mouse Gucci purse, to me that's messed up. That's messing with someone. Like, you're gonna get beat up by a guy that wears a purse, a Mickey Mouse purse. And sad to say, boxing needs Jake Paul, Logan Paul to bring more eyes onto the sport. They have done a horrible job on promoting the fighters. They have too many different organizations putting up fights, WBA, WBC, and a lot of boxers could be talking shit about having these guys fight, but they're bringing more eyes onto boxing. And if you fight one of these guys, you're going to have a huge payday. Now, as you can see, they're handpicking their opponents, much smaller, and they want to use exhibition because they're usually weighing about 30 pounds heavier to their advantage. And if they get knocked out, big deal. But if they beat you up, it is a big deal. And they are training all the time, so they're going to keep getting better and better. Handpicked, he beat Ben Askren last time. Ben Askren had no stand-up. Tyron Woodley lost his last 4 fights, and he is 39, 40 years old. So he's up there. He is retired MMA. Last time we probably saw him was on the Titans with The Rock. So it's not a gimme. So if you were a betting man, I would stay away from this. I don't know what the odds are, but let's get back to the action.
Let's go!
The showman is pumping up the crowd. Let's watch this shit talking.
Face them up, guys.
Good?
Yes, we're up. Face off.
All right, so face it off. Big fight here announced. Woodley.
Big fight announced. This guy looks scared, and maybe he should have practiced a little bit more what he's going to say, but...
Hasn't won a fight, 4 fights. Jake Paul is saying he's the new king of boxing, biggest draw there is. MMA guys saying it's all on him. Boxing
from
versus
Boston?
MMA. Neither of you. But it's a big fight, that's what people are coming to see.
Lost 4, I won 4.
Not
anymore. Not anymore.
5 more chapters.
Can't pay rent with those.
So going back and fight, this story going back and forth. This is like a school fight where each kid's gonna push the guy back and forth, back and forth. Now they're just talking like, here's my resume. I won my last 4 fights. You lost your last 4 fights. I'm a 5-time champion. Blah 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 blah. Let's see who gets the better half of this shit talking. But you got a guy who's wearing a Disney purse talking shit to you. This is. If it was me and I was looking at this, you got to get a push in. If he talks too much shit, you have nothing back. You have nothing good back to say. You got to get that push in. Security comes in, it's game over. Quick and done. You don't lose face. But if he starts talking mad shit and you have nothing to counter, this is a problem. Let's get back to it.
I gave Disney Gucci collab. Disney Gucci collab.
Oh, for
Yeah, you're about to get beat up by a Disney kid. It's gonna be pretty embarrassing for you. It's gonna be pretty embarrassing for you.
You land on the ground, I'm sending over.
Hey, what have I done?
I'll beat your ass.
What have I done? What have I
I'll
done?
beat your ass.
Giving you the biggest payday of your life.
Only comeback I have. I beat your ass. But he does have some comebacks. Let's get back to it. I figured if I had like security, I was rich and famous, I would have a bigger bouncer. That's just me. Someone much bigger. The guy is big, but I would get someone much bigger. At least 6'5", 300. WWE's letting go of a lot of their workers, so I'd probably grab one of them. You imagine Braun Strowman as your security guard. That'd be dope, but let's get back to it.
You were Braun. Beat your ass. You lost 4 fights. You're 40 years old. Yeah. You shaking too. We'll shake you.
I'd be shaking. I don't know if he's shaking, but I'd be shaking. Some people do that when they get the adrenaline gets going. They might be shaking, but is he scared? Who knows?
I like that I get in front of you, big.
Yeah. Well, I saw you have fucking breath.
Yeah.
You don't know about them.
You've been in the back. You've been in the cold mass all night.
You don't know about them boxing.
What do you know about?
You don't know about it.
You
You're
fought
lying.
3 times
That's how you
in
get
your
the pussy
life.
going.
I've been fighting since I was this tall.
Yeah, I was on.
I got 30 fights in the street when you was on Disney. I was knocking people out in the street when you was on Disney.
That's great.
Now I do it professionally.
paid.
Now I'm gonna do it like
Talking about
feedback.
Disney.
What is feedback in the gym? Because that's what he is. One round, you down. One round, you down. Yeah. One round, you down.
Hey, remember when I knocked out your best friend?
Ooh. See? He didn't like that comment.
What you gonna do differently?
I'm
What you gonna do differently? Because you were coaching your best friend. You were coaching your best friend. What you gonna do differently?
No bitch out.
Everybody here. You were coaching your best friend on
Showtime. Adding a no bitch out clause.
So the fight is getting promoted by Showtime. So if that was Showtime, this guy must be the gym owner. He can't be a promoter or anything. There's got to be something about this gym. The reason why they came. They're probably like a closest place we can meet to get this thing started, because it looks like it's just this fight got thrown really fast together because Jake Paul had he was talking a lot of shit with a lot of different people. He wants a big payday. You know who he wants? He wants Conor McGregor, because who else can get in the ring and talk shit? And you know how much pay-per-view buys there would be, so he's got to keep winning. So he's handpicking, and this was a quick, I think he went after Nick Diaz, Tyson Fury's stepbrother, all sorts of different opponents. So his team must have came up with, you know what, this guy, we can beat him, but let's keep going.
Once you fucking train in the environment, you gonna fucking go big. Get him. When you're training them, don't hit them too hard.
You lost 4 fights in a row.
Guess
You're
what?
39
Against the
years
best in the
old.
world, 5 world titles, 3-year reign.
You're a bitch.
Tyron, prediction for the fight. Let's move it. Prediction for the fight.
Weak, younger,
Hold
faster,
me,
better,
bitch
stronger.
man, and your breath smell like Benny, and booty and cinnamon.
First
Benny, hashtag
And
Benny.
cinnamon.
Booty around, just like your best friend. Just like your best friend.
Tyron, prediction.
If you're so confident, listen up. If you're so confident, if you win, I'll double your purse. If you win, I'll double your purse.
Did you just say I'll double your purse? Ooh. You better have a comeback for that. If you don't say nothing, you gotta come back.
Donate your purse to my charity.
See that security guard? He's a little bit smiling, because he probably knows it's gonna be close to the time where it's gonna be someone's gonna push each other. I just really wonder how many he has on his payroll. He's making a lot of money, but he probably has a lot of yes men. Let's get back to it.
How about that? We can make
Deal or no deal?
Everybody get money.
If you win, I'll double your purse. If you lose, you donate your whole purse to charity. Put your money where your mouth is.
Okay, so that's the end of the fight. Of the showdown, should I say. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please come back. Every week we'll be coming up with more funny reactions, more top 5, more funny stuff that you guys want to see. And I decided to, every week, give a shout out to one subscriber. I will be checking out your channel. And this week is Hell Dog Gaming. An up and comer, he enjoys gaming, so check him out. And to the next time, keep watching. Peace.